Well, good morning. Welcome to Chere'er's Girl Life. So today, y'all, I am going to be doing a garden tour this morning. Welcome this Sunday morning. So first is my raspberry greenstalk. There's only a certain things that are in here, but I am going to actually plant some carrots in here, and I think I'm going to put some radish and beets in here if I have enough pockets, which I should. So right now, I got some carrots in here that's growing. That is the carrot Parisian, I think is how you say it. Those carrots are growing. And then I have a contender bean, a landrace bean, and then here's another contender bean. And then over here let's see, this is a landrace bean also. So you see how many other pockets that I have empty, and these are just weeds. I'm gonna have to get those out of there. It's coming from the tree above. If you are new here, I have a tree that is right above me that is going to be getting cut, not not pulled off. I'm not getting rid of the tree. I'm just cutting the branches down real low. Right here is my sweet mint. It is really growing good. I'm gonna have to come out here and get me some mint. And also, y'all, excuse me, I'm gonna have to get these weeds. It's been raining this week, and I think it rained last night or early this morning. Then right here in this bed is my nasturtium. I have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, either 11 or 12 tomato plants in here. And hopefully they can work around my tomato bed, hopefully, because like I told y'all, the tree is right above me. And let me show you right here. So this tree right here is going to get cut down. Well, it's going to be trimmed down real low tomorrow. Okay. So hopefully, and you see some branches are over it. Hopefully they can save my tomatoes. If they can't, I understand because I need that done. And I do have tomatoes that are already coming on that are in my cipher bed, and it's producing. So and this has just started producing. So let me take you around. I do have different tomato plants in here along with an eggplant. This right here is an eggplant. I did have a melon, but the melon wasn't doing good. I think I had it in too much shade because over here gives me a lot of shade due to this tree. And then I have a zinnia also right there. That's a zinnia. And then I think I'm trying to see one of these tomato plants are actually starting to give me a tomato. Well, there is that right here, but I don't think no tomato. No. See, I know tomatoes love sun. It gives me sun, but it gives me more of shade over here. There it is right here. Let me show you. It's right there. You see it? That is a tomato right there. Right there. Yeah. So I have my first tomato over here. And I can't think of, let's see, let me move this. I have basil in here too. Warkiki or something like that. Let me see, hold on. Where is the name? Right there. That's the name of this tomato plant that is giving me my first tomato over here. Okay. So everybody else is giving me flowers. See, here goes some flowers right there. But I'm not seeing no tomatoes, just like the eggplant. The eggplant is giving me flowers. Yep. So right here is my asparagus, y'all. I know I'm gonna have to get a bigger pot. I'm thinking about putting this in a 5 pound, my 5 pound bucket in here. I'm thinking about doing that because I know it's gonna die back. So I haven't thought about that yet. Then y'all, here go is some dill. I'm gonna have to harvest some of this dill off of here. It's flowering, but that's fine. That is fine. I can still use it. And then here is my Thai basil. And then in this flower, I made this a flower so it can be at the end so it can catch the bugs, is a zinnia that's starting to flower. Yes. And then I have my sturgeon. I think it's a calendula in here and something else. I don't even know. Then right here is my beefsteak tomato. It's actually giving me tomatoes. And then also they are falling off too. But that's fine. And I got a lot of marigolds in here. that is coming. Over here, y'all, I just one day I said I wanted a lot of pinto beans. So I took my grow bag out, which I did have an empty one, and I planted a lot of pinto beans in here. So pretty soon this is going to get real bushy, real bushy. So see pinto beans. So that's what these are. These are all pinto beans. Then over here is my cucumber. This is a straight 8 cucumber. So I got this one. Over here is 2 cucumbers. And let's see, this is a Wisconsin pickling and a Boston pickling. It's 2 in here also. So this one is a homemade pickle. This one is a national pickling. And then this one right here is a homemade pickling. And then also this one is a straight 8. So this is also 2 cucumbers. Then over here is my watermelon, y'all. Look at my watermelon. It is really starting to grow. This is a Jubilee. There was another one also. Oh, there it is right there, if you can see it. Hold on. Right here. Yeah, I think I had another one, but I'm not going to really mess with it. I'm gonna have to get some of these leaves out of here because I don't want it to actually spread to other. Yeah, that right there. No, we don't want it to spread. Then over here is a pepper. I don't know what kind of pepper, but this is a pepper plant and it's giving me a pepper. I think it might be, it looks like a sweet banana, I guess. And then this over here is marigold. So when you see these in here, I put a lot of marigolds. I didn't know how many was going to come up, but it was a lot. And then here this was where my pumpkin was, but I harvest my pumpkin. If you see my short, I harvest my pumpkin, and then these are marigolds. I need to take those out. All right, y'all. So here is my eggplant. I harvest 1 eggplant the other day. If you want to take a look at my short, it's out there. And then also here is one growing. They said that, when it's nice, and then if you press in here or leave a mark and it presses in and it presses back out, that it's ready. But these are black beauties, and I know that was not ready yet. And then over here is my marigolds along with my beefsteak. And look, the sun and the rain is taking a beating on that, which, hey, that's life. I know. I could put a shade cloth on it for the sun, but sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But I'm gonna take these out of here because they look like, I think they're dead. I'm not for sure, but I'm going to take them up and let the rest of them be good. All right, so let's go on over here to the berry part. Yes, all of this rain, it is wet in here. So I got my blueberry bush. These were my strawberries, honey. They're gone. They're gone. I'm gonna have to find me another type of strawberries. I don't know what type of strawberries these are. I think I had got these from, I think Walmart. I'm not for sure, but they was a little itty bitty strawberries. Then look at this. This right here is my roselle hibiscus. Look at it. Now, I don't even know what it's supposed to do as far as, I don't know if they're flowers that's supposed to come or what. But I know it's some little fruit that you can make tea out of and everything, and I just can't wait. So this right here is massive. It is really getting big and wide, and I'm loving that. Over here is my blueberry. I'm sorry, my blueberry shrub. I'm gonna have to get before the summer's up. I'm gonna get another one and put it right here. And then I think I'm going to dig that up and move it over here also. So I have 3. I think it's what I'm gonna do because this right here is not, it's kind of, it ain't in the way, but I need to have another one. And I don't have really no room to have another. I mean, I could put it right there, but I need just a little walking space. So I haven't decided yet. I don't know. All right. So let's turn it over here to the silver bed. So here is my okra, and my okra, y'all have been giving me okra. I've been harvesting okra every other day. 2 of them's like, this one is going to go today, and that one is going to go today. I'm gonna go ahead and pull those because more okra is coming up. So I got my marigolds, I got my peppers, and which is giving me peppers. And let's see, do I have a tag for this one? Yes, this is a Jimmy Nardello. So Jimmy Nardello right here giving me peppers. This right here is a serrano chili, and here's one right here, and it's giving me some more right here. And then I have basil, purple basil in here, and also I have sweet basil in here. I think it's called sweet basil. And then here go nasturtiums are in here, marigolds. Here goes some more peppers. This is a shishito pepper right here. This one is, I think, a shishito. I think this is a weed right here. I think this is a weed. I think. And then, yeah, these are two shishito peppers. If this, I think this is a weed. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a weed. Pull that up because all of this rain, honey, is really. And on my okra is two plants. I have two plants because I thought one wasn't going to come up. So I planted another one in the same spot. I don't know how I did that because I was thinking that something had taken it out. All right. So over here, y'all, is my tomatoes. Let me back up a little bit. These are my tomatoes. I think a couple in here are determinate tomatoes, and then the rest of them are indeterminate tomatoes. Now, they have been giving me tomatoes, okay? But all of this rain, it was actually some of them was getting ready to crack. So I went ahead and pulled them, took them out. I just took them off and took them in the house and letting them turn red in the house. Now, I do have sweet basil, purple basil. I have beans in here, which I have landrace bean and contender beans in here also. And then, let's see, Amish paste tomatoes I have. This right here, y'all. Oh, I'm going to have to get the weeds in right here. This right here, I think it's a bush, and I'm just letting it just hang over and do its thing. This right here, I got this one. See how they are blushing right here? I'm gonna have to take those out and just let them turn in the house because the more it rains, I don't want them to crack. So I have one there. So every time I see them, mainly, that's what I'm gonna do because we're having sun, but it's more rain that's also coming. So we got a basil, we got a bean right here, and let's see, nasturtiums are down here. Let's see. And then over here, hold on, let me get around my greenstalk. I have some more tomatoes over here. And see, my tomatoes are getting tall. They are really getting tall. So yeah, see, I'm gonna have to take this in the house. You see how that is? That right there? It looks like it's about to crack. So I'm gonna have to pull this one and let it turn in the house. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. And then I'm gonna show y'all another one. Let me go over here after I get off from over here. Then here is some cayenne peppers. Look at all them peppers. I'm waiting for them to turn red. And then I have my sweet banana peppers. And what's over here? Over here are California Wonders. And there's one, and which I harvest one that was in the house. It was a small one. I just wanted to see, but I must leave it on there actually to see if it actually will get a little bigger. I think they are smaller and then also turn. Over here, excuse me, I think these are banana peppers. That is right here. And then here are some habanero peppers that are coming on here. Now the little flowers in it, some of them are falling off. The flowers are, but it's giving me one right there. And then this right here, it hasn't done anything, so I don't know if it's a California mild. I don't know if it's going to take off or not. Then right here, I don't know what this is. I'm thinking it's what do you call it? It's some type of flower. I can't remember. Calendula. I think it might be a calendula, but I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure. But this over here is my tomato and pepper bed. All right. So over here is my greenstalk. This is the very first greenstalk that I actually purchased. I had got this on sale with greenstalk, buy one, get one free, but I gave the second one to my sister. She has it on her deck. I gave it to her for, I think it was Christmas, I think. I'm not for sure. But I have asters. I still have upper esters. I have Swiss chard. I have thyme. I have sweet basil. I have a cucumber. This is a homemade pickling cucumber. I wanted a lot of pickling cucumbers. Swiss chard. I got this beauty from Home Depot. And then my Bells of Ireland, they was doing good, but the heat looked like it's starting to take them out, but they still look kind of good. Then here is a bean right here. This is a bean. It is really supposed to be a bush bean, but it looked like it's climbing a lot. And then look at that marigold. It really ain't doing anything, but I'm gonna leave it alone because I see green. If I see green, I'll leave it alone. If I don't see no green, I'm taking it out. This is my purple basil. And then I got my Swiss chard. Get some of that off of there. Then I have another cucumber. This one is Boston. This one's Boston. I got a lot of flowers on it also. See all them flowers? I got a lot of flowers. I don't see no there. Yes. And then here is some thyme. And let me pick this up and put it over. There we go. And we got some carrots. What kind of carrots is? I don't know what type of carrot, the name. I'm not going to butcher the name, but there it is. I got some carrots in here. I should have thinned some out. Still can, but I don't think I'm going to. And this pocket is empty. So I don't know what I'm going to put in this pocket because that's empty. Then over here is one of my containers I have an aster in the middle, which is not doing anything because I think the sunflowers are draining the soil out of here. It's supposed to be a Costco in here. Cosmo. I think it came up and then it died. But I do have sunflower. Look at that. So pretty. And then here goes some right here. This one has leaned over. I'm thinking, look at that one. Look at this one. Look at that one. So pretty. And got this one. And then look at those up there. So pretty. So pretty. All right. So then we're going over here to the blue one. Now, this is where I had my corn. So my corn is all gone. And the corn, y'all, was good. It was really good. I had peaches and cream. And I think I had early. Now, the KSS, I don't think that actually made it. I'm not for sure. But the corn was good. Overall, the corn was good. So I will be planting those, not next year, but the year after that. So I got my marigold. I have a bean in here, and I have my zinnias. Now, my zinnias are they looking pretty. They still looking pretty. See, I can still say they looking pretty. But, they don't like cold weather. So soon, I will be planting. I'm thinking about putting my Brussels sprouts in here. Yeah. If you see my short, I did go ahead and start some Brussels sprouts early back in April because it takes 85 to 100, I think 110 days for Brussels sprouts to mature. Dealing with not mine, but dealing with the state that I live in, temperatures when it comes to the fall and winter is a hot mess. It is crazy. So we can get freeze, we can get frost, we can get snow, we can get everything in so many months. You know what I'm saying? So my months are coming up. It can snow, it can get cold in September and stay cold and go on or anything. So I am starting early, y'all. I am going off of I go off of what they say, but I also go off of what I think I know. So Brussels sprouts are going to be coming out and they're going to be coming in this bed right here. So I have 6. I have 6 Brussels sprouts. So they will be coming in this bed. I'm going to amend the bed and everything and then plant them. Then over here is my other container. It's my marigold. I was supposed to have a snapdragon in here. I know it's a lot of marigolds in here, but the snapdragon I don't think came up right now, but that's fine. That's fine. Just right now. So over here, let's go over here, is my beans. These over here are all my beans. I have nasturtiums and marigolds at the end. So all of these are I have black beans in here, which I have to let those get dry. So I got a lot of them on here. Then I have contenders in here. I have landrats in here. I have different other beans in here. So some of my beans I think are finished, but I'm thinking some of them not. Like this one right here, I haven't seen no more beans on here, no more flowers rather. So I'm thinking this is finished. So I'll probably be pulling this out. This one right here behind it, I think this one is finished. There's no more flowers. If I don't see any flowers and see the flowers is coming, but the plant looks good. So I might just leave it and let it just go until I see maybe some more. Or I might take one of them out. I'm not for sure. But y'all know me. I say one thing and boom, the next time they'll be gone. So these right here are my kidney beans. These right here, I just got like 3 kidney beans. Here's one that it has to dry out. And then here is a bean on here. And then here goes some beans on here that are growing. And then, but all I can say is this is my bean right here. And next year I'm going to have more beans because I like beans. All right. So over here is my other silver raised bed. So I have plants, I have flowers. I think some of these are weeds, but I'm not for sure. But I don't want to pull them and they supposed to come up for the fall. Because I think they are marigolds, not marigolds, calendulas. But I do have marigolds at the end, and then I have nasturtiums, and then here is a borage. This borage, it was giving me some pretty flowers, but I don't know what's going on with that. And then I have a bean right there in the middle. This right here is my squash, my winter squash. That's what this is. This is my winter squash. Now, there have been other squashes that have come on here, but they fell off. They did not make it. I think because everything is pulling from that one. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm good with that. Got my marigolds right here. Then over here are my lemon cucumbers. Now see, one of my cucumbers is ready to go. It's ready to be pulled, but it has let me show you, cucumber at the end. So I'm waiting for that to grow a little bigger and then I'm going to pull this one. Because I got one right here, and one right here. And it has a lot of flowers on it. And then I grow my marigold. And then you see these right here. See, there's a lot of them coming. Then I have these are my not tomato, these are my bean plants right here. And then right there, y'all, if y'all can see it right here, it's an okra. That's one of my okras. So I'm thinking once I pull this one, maybe my okra will grow a little bit more. Okay. And then there go my zinnias. Zinnias is on that side. All right. So my last one is my blue greenstalk. So I got a cucumber, carrots, Thai basil, purple basil. I have beans right here. Look at my marigold. Yes. And then here go a bean. This one is contender. This one is a landris. And then I have Swiss chard. I have beans right there, which is contender. This is a landris. And then I have a carrot. This one is a Parisian sweet basil. Now that pocket's empty. So I'm thinking I'm going to put some, I don't know. I don't know. I was going to say carrots, but I don't know. And then I have my snapdragon right here. See, that is pretty. That one's starting to go because when it gets warm, they don't like warm weather like that, I think. And then I got that from Lowe's. Sorry about the train, y'all. If y'all new here, I live close to a train and it be doing the most. So, and this was my cucumber. This is my cucumber. Let me see what kind this one. This is a Wisconsin pickling cucumbers. I got flour. Yep. So that's this one. Blueberry stalk. So here is the garden tour. And y'all over here is going to be a little different next year, next spring. Right here, I don't know if I'm going to keep these like this. I really like it like this. I just have to make sure that I got my enough walkway. And I really like it like this. So I don't know. So that's that. Then, and then I forgot they are still surviving. Still surviving. They're so pretty. So pretty. All right. So next, I am going to direct sew some carrots in here. So hold on. All right, y'all. So I am going to just stir these around, these pockets around, and I'm going to some carrots in them. And I'm thinking of how many carrots I have. Like, let's see, 3 and 4. I have 4. So I have 4 pockets. Let's see. That was 1, 2. I think I'm gonna put one right here. three. I think I'm gonna put them on this side. None is gonna go at the top. And let's bring it up some. All right, so no carrots is gonna go at the top. None. So I will be putting them in the second or the last one because it's already one right here. Let me see if you can see it, which I've showed you. It's already some carrots right here. Alright, so I did them all, start around all of them. Now let me go ahead and here show y'all the one here. I'm going to do direct sewing, and also I'm gonna direct sew some romaine lettuce too in here. So let me bring you up some. All right, and look crooked. All right, so I'm going to I think it's called Imperator 58 carrots. Direct those. I already made out my stickers. Tender sweet carrots. Denver 126. Atomic red, which I got all of these from In My Gardener, which is not sponsored. And then my last one are Dollar Tree. So these are the ones that is going to go into some of these pockets. I'm not going to put them in every pocket. I think I'm going to put two. One going to have at least two pockets of, no, I'm not going to do two. If I do two, I will bring it back out later because I only made one as far as my tag. So, like I said, let me bring you down so you can see. I'm not putting no carrots at the top. I think I'm going to put the romaine lettuce up here, but the 2 and 3 will be my carrots. So, let's go ahead and direct sew the romaine lettuce that I got from. So, all right. So, let's bring it up some. All right. Let's say look. Okay. All right. So that is the type of romaine lettuce. Let's direct some in this pocket right here. Hopefully you can see a little bit over here. You can see it. Probably gonna be real bushy. But I got, let's say 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll put 8 in here. Or should I put 4 and 4? I'm gonna put 4 and 4. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 4 and 4. And then I just go get some more tags. So I'll sprinkle them in here. Right? And then this side, see if you can see it. Let me turn you over right here. I'll put the rest of these 4 and sprinkle. Right? So these are I'm gonna go ahead and make another one. I have to put another. I'm just gonna put this. I'm gonna put this right here, so I know to go get another tag and put it in there. All right. So let's get to the carrots. So I'm gonna do the atomic red first. I haven't opened this one, so I don't know if the seeds are red or what. Nah, the seeds are not red. So this how many seeds I got. So I'm gonna put them right here. Some 1/3 in here. Let's bring it inside. Sprinkle in here. Let's be at the top there. All right. That is the atomic red right there. The next one is going to be the Danvers 126. And let's see where you want to put that. Where do I want to put that one? So, let me see. You can see it. Yeah, you should see it. Okay. Yeah, you're right on time. So the Danvers 126, I'm going to put it right here. So let's go on this side. So I'm going to put it right here. And then here we go. Let me sprinkle those on the top. There we go. And here go the Denver 26. Put that right there. Let's move on. My earpiece is starting to come out. There we go. So the next one, I think I'm going to put it right here. I'll put them right there. Hope you can see it. Let's see. I'll move this distortion back a little bit. Can you see it right here? Yeah, you can see it. I'm going to put the tender sweet there. Tag on there. So I'm going to go and sprinkle this down. It's my tender sweet. And I love carrots. And let's go on the other side. Let's go ahead and go on the other side. Bring it down some. And I think I'm going to put one right here. So you can see me. Yeah, you should be able to see me. This is the one I'm doing. The Imperator 58. This is the new packet too. I haven't. Majority of them must sound like new packets. Here it goes. Let's put these in here. Sprinkle those around. All right. All right. So went ahead and did that. Now I'm going to, let me bring you up. Now I am going to put some, I got some medium flake shave. What are they called? pine shaving. This is what I use now. I get that from Wood King. I think you can probably get it from anywhere. It's called Country Road. I like that better than the little straw, the easy straw. I like that just a little bit better. I like the easy straw, but I just have to pick out the little weeds when it comes with the easy straw. I think I haven't really paid any attention to see if the Country Road, I'm ready to put some on here at the tops. Put no whole lot on it. Just gonna dust it around. Dust it around. Before I do that, let me put some water. I did have some water. These minutes. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. Oh, God. Yeah, I just want just to put a little bit in there. All right. So let's go ahead and put the pine shavings in here. Just keep the moisture inside the pockets. Not going to put a whole lot though. Them to germinate. Now you can't see me doing it. That's fine. If I don't have you down here, that's fine. Just know that putting pine shavings in the pockets. So, let's put this one back on here until I can get the. I think I got them all. Let's pull you back. All right. So I have the next thing I got to do is I'm ready to go and get those tomatoes. All right, yeah. So I went ahead and I brought her down here because I had said I was torches. I was horses just a little bit too soft. But that's fine. The okra. Now that's the size that I like of the okra. This one looks like I should have sprayed. My spray is up there. See that? It looks like it's gonna split. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Let me take it up here something. All right. So let's go ahead and spray with my alcohol. All right. Well, let's go. Let's go back and we'll go on this side. Not hot. It's just hardy. I'm telling you that type of disease going. Look at that. See that? Yeah. And then that one. And then these was just blushing. So I'm sitting over here on my little thing. And they can just turn in the house like it was about to split. If it rains anymore, they probably will split. Summers, I won't be getting any red. Yeah, harvest. I don't think we don't get any. Peppers are looking good. Hopefully they'll turn red when they're supposed to. So I got a blushing one. And then I took this one off because I seen that. And then also, see anything else? I think I seen something else. I didn't see anything else, but I seen that. So I went ahead and took that off for 'em. So that's my tomato little harvest. That's it for the tomatoes, but I know I'll come out probably later on. Here, I want to go ahead and take off that squash, that winter squash. I want to go ahead and take that off, but I don't know. I might do it, but I'll probably do it off camera. Let me go get my tomato. I'll just show you out of my hand. All right. So I got okra and tomatoes. Some of them was blushing, and then some of them was cracking that I had to take off. And I had to go in the house so they can start to turn red. So yeah, thank y'all for coming. Y'all, thank y'all. Y'all, this has been crazy weather. We get rain right now. It's supposed to rain today. It really is. Oh, y'all look crooked. Let's see. All right. So it is supposed to rain today. And y'all see the wind's blowing. It feels really good out here. The wind is blowing and everything. So I think that's why I'm not getting no tomatoes that turn actually red before they start splitting and everything. So that's one thing I don't want to do is lose any tomatoes because I want my tomatoes. I want to make some sauce, some tomato sauce. I want to make some tomato sauce for my okra. Look like it's going to be okay. But it's my tomatoes that I'm really looking at. I want to do some hot sauce with my peppers if I get enough, or if I even get a jar. My pickles, I want to do a lot of pickles. Yeah, I did do some pickles, okay? And they turned out great. But the only thing that was wrong for me is because I just figured out that the garlic is a little for my stomach. So I can't have too much garlic, and I put garlic in those cucumbers. But I'm gonna make sure that I get some with garlic, some with that, because I can give some to my daughter for her and my grandbaby. So I got my pickles and everything else. So like I said, I might take out that squash, the winter squash, off camera. So I just want to thank you all for coming by Chere'er's Grow Life. If you would just like, subscribe, and leave me some comments. and share it. I don't have a hype button yet, but it'll get there. I get there. But just leave me some good old comments. Let me know if I'm doing everything great, if I need to improve on something, if I need to wait on something. Just leave me some comments. And I'll talk to you later.